All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into today, all right, is dealing with, how our people are more lost than ever. Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white man, okay, the rulers of the earth, beginning with the elite banking families, okay, which control, the media, the music, the food, the school curriculum, okay, the culture, of the earth, especially here in Babylon the Great, okay, which is America. And our people are more lost than ever, okay. And as you can look out in the earth, and this devil, through his psyops, through social media, he has our people on the full control. All right, our people are on the full mental, all right, on the full mental prison, spiritual prison under the enchantments of the devil, man. Okay? And it's to the point that Esau has made wrong look right and has glorified wrong for so long, and it has become a cultural norm to where we seem crazy when we preach the truth, when we preach against, okay, the off culture. We preach against black culture, when we teach against Christianity and feminism, we seem off because our people have been imprinted, all right, by that philosophy, like these philosophies and these ways of living for a long time, and it's deeply rooted, you know. And Jake gets extremely combative against this truth because it goes against everything, all right, that they've been taught. It goes against everything, every cultural norm that they've seen coming up. Okay, and this is why it's a miracle for us to be in this truth. We have to understand the Lord could have left us in that darkness, man. We would have been done. The Lord, think about what we was into before we came into the truth, man. The Lord could have left us in that shit, man. And we'll be all over the place out here 2025 right now. All over the place, man. Okay? And it's something we always have to remember. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 3 said, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Okay, so this good news, because the gospel goes into the good news. Everything our people complain about, well, when you go into the scripture, there's a solution for that, man. Our people complain about poverty. There's a solution for that in the scriptures. Okay? Our people complain about the violence. Well, there's a solution for that in the scriptures. Okay? All our people shall be righteous. Okay? No more violence heard in the land. All right? Our people complain about Esau. Well, there's a solution for that in the scriptures, man. The wicked gonna be cut off. Okay, so as we preach the gospel, every complaint that our people can have, the scriptures have the solution, man. Okay, but Jake don't want to deal with the discipline that comes with the solution. Jake don't want to deal with the patience that come with the solution according to the scriptures. Okay, Jake still wants that do as thou wilt spirit, but they still want the perks of righteousness, man. It don't work that way, and that's the mind of Esau. Esau want to do what he do as he will, but still wants the perks, okay, and the blessings that come from on high, man. And it don't work like that. Okay? So as you read on, and why are our people lost? It goes into why our people are lost. It says, in whom the God of this world, which is Esau Edom, which he comes under the banner of Satan, man. Okay, the adversary, in whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. Okay, so unless the Lord opens us up and allows His gospel to really shine in our spirits, man, to shine in our minds, okay, and begin to restore us in righteousness. If the Lord never start that process, our people are only going to continue to be more and more lost. Our people are, the scriptures say, when you go into it, let's get that. All right, Isaiah. Isaiah 1 and 3 says, the ox know his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Okay? So our people don't even consider who they are at this point. But they always got some new argument. Esau knows how to throw things out there and just have niggas arguing, protesting, fighting, crying, laughing. Okay? Niggas just arguing about Diddy all day. Niggas arguing about LeBron and his son playing, on the same team. Niggas arguing about Mississippi Valley going to the White House. Okay? Niggas arguing about the DEI. Nigga all in the gas station. All in Target. About DEI. Niggas don't even know what that mean. Okay? Most niggas don't even know what that mean, but niggas are looking for a viral moment, and Jake is just out here lost. And Esau just constantly putting all these psyops out, trash music, trash food, okay, drugs, okay, and enchantments, okay. And Jake is all over the place, man. Jake don't know what he coming and going. Jake is not in tune with reality, man. Our people are so far gone that they're not even in tune with reality, man. Okay, they react according to how this devil wants them to act. The God of this world has their mind so clouded and distracted with folly that the gospel, there's no room for the gospel. Okay, going back into that old wine. Jake is so drunk off the old wine that it's impossible to pour anything right into Jake because they're so full of the madness, man. Okay, and it says verse 4, just the point says, a sinful nation. Okay, or oh, what a sinful nation. A people laden, okay, with iniquity. A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backward. Okay? So as long as Jake is in this society and Jake has and the Lord hasn't started their process of restoration, then Jake only gets worse. Eve only gets worse. Each decade it gets worse. Each generation is worse. They're going backwards. And this is why the Lord is going to bring a speedy radiance, okay, to this kingdom, man. To this generation. It's going to be a speedy radiance, man. Okay? And Esau Edom had Jake all over the place, man. Niggas in an uproar about the dumbest shit. Okay? Nobody is in tune. When we look at our people, no one is in tune in the spirit. Okay? Even our people that say they can feel something coming, they can't verbalize it. They just, which the Lord got that eerie, okay? That gloomy, a calm before the storm atmosphere out here, man. Okay? But the prophets is screaming and explaining to you what this is, what time we in, man, what's to come. Okay, these things are getting broken down every day. What's to come, man? Okay, from every angle you can think of. But our people are constantly going away backwards in this society, man. Okay, to the point where you can't. It's hard to even just be in the same vicinity of Jake, man. How far off they are, man. Okay, now it's cool to be a YN, a young nigga. That's the thing. Okay. All this prophecy happening, all this catastrophic events brewing. The worst time ever since the world was, and the nigga infatuated with being a young nigga. Okay? The most base, simple, okay, degenerate things is what our people cleave to. And that's what they make a culture, man. Alright? And when Esau wants them niggas to get mad, he does something that triggers them to be mad. And he wants them niggas to celebrate, he does something to trigger them to celebrate. When he wants Jake to be sad, he does something to trigger them to be sad, man. He's in full control. These people are in darkness, man. And that's why we got always remember to be thankful, man. That's why I said this in Colossians. Well, I end with that Colossians. Let's get that in 2 Thessalonians 2. Okay? And we're reading to the point. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. This is the Apostle Paul, as he writing to the church of Thessalonica. Okay, he's writing to this church, and he's letting them know, he's putting them on game, because Apostle Paul, he will prophesy and he will break things down. He would do it in a subtle way, because he understood that even Rome, okay, was going to be the end of the world, end of the age of the heathen. And as they was thinking it was going to be in that time, Rome had to be revived. All right, going to the prophecies given to John the Revelator about that deadly wound that would heal. Well, that was the Roman Empire revived in the earth for judgment for this time, for the end to be in this time. Because the Apostle Paul, he died, okay, before John the Revelator got the visions on the Isle of Patmos. I think Apostle Paul died maybe like 30 years, okay, give or take, maybe a little more, than when John the Revelator, okay, got those visions on the Isle of Patmos going into the MOTB, okay, how Shah was still dealing, really not the mysteries, man, okay, and we have we have the understanding in its totality, man, because we have the volume of the book. Now everything is being made plain. Okay, so you have all this understanding going out on one end, where people are being built up, brothers, even sisters, man, being built up, being, molded into righteousness, man, being purged from, the flaws of Babylon that we come into this truth with, man, with this word and this affliction and the chastisement, purge those things out of us, man. Okay. 2 Thessalonians 2:7 said, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way." So this was during the time of Edom Rome. Okay, well, we know it's Pax Romana. Okay. And then he's letting them know that, look, the mystery of iniquity doth already work, which was Edom Rome. Okay, and that's who's at work today. So this time, this nigga has this technology, and he's able to go in with the psyops and the enchantments and, the mind manipulation of witchcraft. He's able to go in. And when you look at our people, it's a result of this devil's enchantments, man, because Jake is not naturally this way. Okay, the way that most of our people are, they're not naturally their way. Okay, this is a result of heavy enchantments, man. And this is the mystery of iniquity, okay, that was working back then. He's at work now. So he has far more range in his wickedness now, man. Okay? And it said, he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. See, this devil finna be taken out of the way. Okay, the Lord has given Esau free reigns to rule in wickedness for a appointed time. Okay? And our people, they operate like there's no other way. Our people move in the way that they think, like the earth won't run without this Edomite being in power, so-called white man. Okay? And there's one thing that truth has given us back as men, as a ruling class mentality, man. That ruling class mindset, man. All right? So now as we understand, we look beyond this nigga, man. We look beyond America and everything and everyone in it, man. It's to the point now, we just ready to get the hell out of here, man. Go back east where the peace at, man. Cause this is goddamn a shit show and chaos, man. Drama, just madness, man. But our people love it. It's a thing now that the nigga woman and Jake, they got this thing called toxic. Like that's a type of relation. That's a genre of relationship, toxic. That's a thing. That's some people got a preference for a toxic relationship through where they get off on arguing all goddamn day, doing petty shit to each other all day. Like they get off on that shit. Like it oh boy, destroying each other property, call domestic and getting out jail and crazy, losing jobs and losing apartments, just arguing all over the earth, man. You see? But that's love. Backwards as hell. Verse 8 it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay, so Esau's been revealed in this time. Okay, and he's going to constantly be revealed. Okay, until the time Yahushua comes and destroys this whole empire, man, and removes this man from power. Okay, verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. And see, this man comes in the energy of Satan. His working is after the energy of Shaitan, the adversary. Okay? He's all about being adverse to righteousness. He's all about being adverse to order and peace. Okay? That's why he rules the earth in death, chaos, and dysfunction. And deception, man. Okay? And what does he use to push these things? It's technology, man. Okay? Because it's through technology where people get all this misinformation. It's, it's certain truth and certain things that come out, but as of late, man, there's a lot of misinformation that come out through this social media and different things. Okay? People are obsessed with the convenience. They just have all this convenience in the palm of their hand. Okay? You can just with the phone, you can just order, most of any food you want, just deliver it to you. Okay, you can get picked up, go to the bar, hang out, get picked back up, come back home. Okay, there's nothing but convenience. The dating apps and sites, and find you a little chicken, you can get an Uber to you. Like this is the convenience that our people have fell in love with, man. Okay, and while they're so in love with these convenience, he's constantly turning them away further and further and further from righteousness, man, to the point to where they despise truth. Because that's the thing that our people hate more than anything is correction. Jake go to war when you correct them, man. Okay, Jake is like, leave me alone, let me destroy myself. Okay, nigga, woman, let me destroy myself. I got it. And that I got it spirit has led Jake to being more lost than they've ever been in the history of Israel, man. Okay? Keep reading. Says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay? And that's a blessing to be in love with this truth, man. To be open up to this thing. What a blessing. Okay? Because without this truth, we'll be out of here, man. And this ain't nothing of ourselves, man. The Lord, this is just the Lord's goodwill. Who does the Lord owe? You see? Who is it? Who is the Most High in debt to? Nah, man, this is goodwill. Like, we here because of his goodwill, man. Because he's good. Okay? That's it. That's the only reason we here, because the Lord is good, man. Like, we really understand, like they say it in the church, God is good, but we really get the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, and he's good. This is why we here, based off his goodness, man. That's it. You see? Verse 11, it says, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they shall believe a lie. And you get this word delusion, okay? And this is a Cambridge dictionary, delusion. It says believing things that are not true. It says, what's another one here? This is dictionary.com. It says having false or unrealistic beliefs or opinion. And our people have a culture that's based on false or unrealistic beliefs or opinion. Okay? Feminism, Christianity, nigger culture. That shit is unrealistic. That's why it don't work outside of that parameter of the nigga box, nigga culture. Okay? Jake still believe in politics. That's unrealistic, man. Okay, ain't no such thing as a Democrat and Republican, man. It's a one world government that's running the show, man. Okay, and that's unrealistic. People think that Esau bringing this technology to enhance, okay, your life, man. Nah, man, this man is doing the complete opposite, man. He's come to bring more oppression, more control, and more tyranny, more death. Okay, so a lot of our people, they are under all these delusions of these false, all right, or unrealistic beliefs or opinions, man. And Jake, you know what I'm saying? Jake ready to die about it. You had that Jake in the military, the brother Yaquab, GMS Hopeful Lake, put it up on his on his on his channel. You know, you had the Jake in the military. You know, saying how he would what do you say? You talking about the let me see, I pulled this guy up. Um, let me see, I pulled this guy up, man. Show the delusion. I think it might be a short. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people be talking shit about America. Hey, if you don't like America, go to another country, bitch. I love this country. I'll protect this bitch.
Finish. Okay? Out of here, man. You know? And what separates us from them is the Lord chose from the foundation of the earth, man, for us to be separated out this shit, man. You know, to be pulled out of this. So let's get this Second Thessalonians 2 and 11 again. Says, for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion. It's and he sent them strong delusion through the way of Esau and his enchantments, man. If Jake is enchanted and can't be told nothing, the Lord want that nigga in that condition. That's why we're not here to waste time with niggas or the nigga woman. You know, we off that, man. You know, like, hey, okay, y'all got it. Y'all got it figured out. You know, it's a waste of energy, a waste of time. I'd rather build with those that believe and they can be coached up in righteousness, man. You know, because we have to continue to be coachable, what they call coachable. You know, that word coachable. All right, we can get that word as I said. So you go into that word coachable. All right, it says coachable. It says means open to learning and improving through instruction and training. Okay? Coachable, open to learning and improving through instructions and training. It's a mindset that can be beneficial in many areas of life, including sports, the workplace, personal development. You know? So we have to remain coachable in this thing, okay? As the Lord has already did us the favor of pulling us out of darkness. The Lord is doing the favors. We're not doing him no favors. The Lord is doing all the favors. We're showing our appreciation. You see, for pulling us out of this BS that Jake is engulfed in. Okay, this nigga's in the military in the worst time ever. Right before World War III, and this a nigga in the military, right, cussing everybody out on on the internet, telling us to leave America, and he gonna fight for this bitch. Hey, you sure gonna have to, man. You know, you sure gonna have to, man. All right. So there's a lot to go into that culture, but I might have to do a lesson on that by itself. All right, so going back to Second Thessalonians says that they all might be damned or condemned, all right, who believe not the truth but had pleasure in unrighteousness, man. And a nigga like that was an example. This nigga has a pleasure of defending wickedness, man. Okay, and he just represents one of many niggas. And the nigga woman, and there's no one that's more lively when it comes to defending this American way of life, because they've been able to do what the hell they want. They've been able to be the head of their own situation for so long, not having to check in, not having to sign off, not having no expectation to live up to as a woman, as a wife. So they've been just doing what the hell they want, what they call a Roni, samurai that leaves their master and just does their own thing. So they just been Ronis. A Ronin. I think it says Ronin. That's what I meant to say. Let's look that up too, because that's the spirit that Jake has been in. No. Yep. It says a Ronin. It says a vagrant samurai without a master. Okay, a vagrant samurai without a master. It says a wandering samurai who had no lord or master. Okay, and that's what our people, especially the nigger woman, okay, she's been able to be a Ronin in this society, just wandering without a lord or a master, which is the Israelite man. Okay, and that concept is so foreign to him. All right, Eve, okay, will constantly make poor decision after poor decision after poor decision rather than get in order. But that's going back to that delusion. Jake, they are Ronin. Jake would rather make poor decision after poor decision after poor decision instead of getting in order. Okay? But they have pleasure in wickedness. So the Most High gave them niggas fully up to their pleasure and to their way of living. And then he just going to set them up to be missile food, man. He's really going to show his anger to that behavior, man. And we have to have the mindset, we got to endure. Satan is playing a crafty game, and we got to endure and not to get pulled back into this shit. Because we not out the woods yet. We don't have no guaranteed seats on the chariot, man. We gotta endure. Okay? We not out the woods to the point to where, hey, we got to figure it out. No, we got to constantly, humbly learn and grow and remain coachable, man. Because, hey, we not, we haven't dodged these missiles yet. Okay? We haven't dodged these missiles yet, man. So we have to remember that the fear of the Lord should be a driving factor in how we move, man. Okay, because Jake is a constant example of what the Lord can have us on, man. Out here finished. Okay, so going back and let's get this. One of my favorite scriptures, Colossians 1:12, it says, "Giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light." Giving thanks. Okay, unto the Father, which have made us meet, or is making us worthy, okay, to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. So that's a continual process. We're being made meet, we're being made worthy, all right, for this inheritance, man, for this promise. It's a continual process, all right? And it began with what? Verse 13, this is what it began with. Who delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear son. So we was delivered out of the power of darkness, which is Esau, these enchantments, these philosophies, man. Okay? Being drunk off Babylon. You see, he delivered us from that and brought us into this eternal kingdom. But the kingdom is a way of thinking first. Okay? We got to abandon. That's why the Lord put us out of darkness. Okay? And all that nigga residue that's on us, that nigga woman residue that's on you sisters, man. Hey, we gotta constantly pull that shit off, man. Okay? Because that shit will have you base level on the ground. Left behind, we'll be through. We'll be left behind, man. Because this thing is all about constantly. Because getting pulled out of darkness was phase 1. Okay, there's always another phase until we're perfected, man. You know? So Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified once again. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.